नमस्कार और स्वागत है आप सभी का। आज 15 सितंबर 2025 को हम आए हैं। एस्टर स्कूल प्रेजेंट्स फर्स्ट सीबीएसई नेशनल क्रिकेट टूर्नामेंट फॉर खिलाड़ी। आप इन्हें अडोलेसेंट एज ग्रुप में ही मानेंगे। अंडर 14 कैटेगरी के ये लड़के हैं जो खेलेंगे। 15 से 20 सितंबर तक चलेगी ये टूर्नामेंट। और इस वक्त आप मुझे सुन रहे हैं, आपकी कमेंटेटर दामिनी बासु। थोड़ी ही देर में सदर्न स्ट्राइकर्स वर्सेस सनराइज स्टैलियंस के बीच एक बढ़िया मुकाबला देखने को मिलेगा। दोनों ही टीम्स आमने सामने इस वक्त खड़े हैं। मैच रेफरीज, मैच ऑफिशियल्स, अंपायर्स सभी प्रस्तुत हैं। और आखिरी वर्ड्स ऑफ विजडम के बाद ये हो गई टॉस, सिक्का उछाला गया और थोड़ी ही देर में हमें पता चलेगा डिसीजन किस टीम के पक्ष में जाएगी। स्टैलियंस के बीच। और अभी अभी थोड़ी देर पहले टॉस हुई थी, जो टॉस वेस्ट जोन ने जीतकर पहले गेंदबाजी का चयन किया है। वेस्ट जोन हैव वन द टॉस एंड दे हैव इलेक्टेड टू बोल फर्स्ट। ये एक T20 फॉर्मेट का मुकाबला होगा, यानी कि दोनों ही इनिंग्स में 20 ओवर खेले जाएंगे। अ टोटल ऑफ 40 ओवर्स इज व्हाट इज गोइंग टू बी प्लेड across a time period of approximately 3 hours. So stay tuned as we will be back with an exciting match. वेलकम बैक। स्वागत है आप सभी का। तो जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं कि दोनों ही टीम्स, एक बार फिर से मैं याद दिला दूं जो बेसिक अपडेट्स हैं फॉर स्टार्टर्स, कि आज का अभी का ये जो मुकाबला है वो खेली जाएगी। दोनों टीम्स के नाम है वेस्ट जोन डोमिनेटर्स और सनराइज स्टैलियंस। और इन दोनों में से वेस्ट जोन डोमिनेटर्स ने टॉस जीतकर पहले गेंदबाजी का चयन किया है। West Zone Dominators have won the toss and elected to bowl first. So ये अभी के अपडेट्स हैं और इस मैच का आगाज बस थोड़ी ही देर में होने ही वाली है। आप देख सकते हैं सनराइज स्टैलियंस के बल्लेबाज तैयार, क्षेत्र रक्षक वेस्ट जोन डोमिनेटर्स के तैयार, गेंदबाज कासिम वेस्ट जोन डोमिनेटर्स से तैयार, और अंपायर के इशारे पर ही पहली गेंद डाली जाएगी। 20 ओवरों का पहला इनिंग्स, और ये यहाँ पे पहली गेंद बहुत ही लॉफ्टेड डिलीवरी के साथ गेंद को डिफेंड करने की कोशिश। यहाँ पे पहली ही गेंद, काफी बढ़िया गेंद थी ये कासिम द्वारा। और हमारे दर्शकों के लिए भी मैं बता दूं, इस गेंद के बाद दूसरा गेंद थोड़ा सा डिस्टेंस देते हुए, अच्छा ये तो वाइड हो जाएगा, एकदम से काफी दूर थी, एकदम से ऑफ स्टंप के काफी बाहर। तो फिर से अपने दर्शकों को बता दूं कि आप देख रहे हैं फर्स्ट सीबीएसई नेशनल क्रिकेट टूर्नामेंट फॉर बॉयज 2025। ऑन टू द पैड्स, ये यहाँ पे पहली रन ली गई दोनों बल्लेबाजों द्वारा। विकेट कीपर ने हल्की सी अपील की थी। एक बार फिर से आप रिप्ले देख लीजिए। यहाँ पे खाता खोला सनराइज स्टैलियंस ने। बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंद और शॉट सिलेक्शन भी काफी अच्छी थी। बहुत ही समझदारी के साथ ये पहला रन दोनों बल्लेबाजों ने लिया। दोनों बल्लेबाजों का नाम श्रीशंत दत्ता और प्रिंस दत्ता। ये हैं दोनों बल्लेबाज। प्रिंस दत्ता ने खाता खोला एक रन के साथ। 2 रन बोर्ड पे लग चुके हैं। ये एक बार फिर से वाइड हो जाएगा। कासिम खान को अपने लाइंस और लेंस पे थोड़ी सी ध्यान देने की सख्त आवश्यकता है। गेंदबाजी बहुत बढ़िया कर रही है, उसमें कोई दोहराए नहीं है, लेकिन थोड़ा सा अगर अपने डेविएशन पे यहाँ पे वो काम कर सके, लेकिन मुश्किल भी हो सकता है क्योंकि आप वातावरण देख ले तो काफी हवाएं चल रही हैं। ये एक और फिर से वाइड। काफी सारे फ्री रन्स यहाँ पे सनराइज स्टैलियंस को मिलते हुए। तो हवा की वजह से जो है स्विंग यहाँ पे मिल जाती है बहुत। तो कासिम को ध्यान देनी पड़ेगी कि वो जितना हो सके अगर लेग स्टंप पे निशाना साध कर गेंद करे तो उन्हें काफी फायदा मिल सकता है वेस्ट जोन के लिए। ये बढ़िया शॉट, बहुत ही बढ़िया तरीके से, और पहली बाउंड्री सनराइज स्टैलियंस को श्रीशांत दत्ता द्वारा। आप एक बार फिर से इस रिप्ले को देखिए, बहुत ही बेहतरीन शॉट। क्या ड्राइव किया है, एकदम लॉफ्टेड करके सीधे 4 रनों के लिए सनराइज स्टैलियंस के नाम। पहली बाउंड्री, शुरुआत बढ़िया सनराइज स्टैलियंस के लिए। ये बहुत बढ़िया डिलीवरी, बेहतरीन कमबैक कासिम खान द्वारा। ये और थोड़ी सी यहाँ पे कंफ्यूजन, रन आउट का चांस। बल्लेबाजों को यहाँ पे एहतियात बरतनी पड़ेगी। थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजन यहाँ पे हो गया था प्रिंस और श्रीशांत के बीच। प्रिंस ये रन लेना चाह रहे थे, लेकिन एन मौके पर श्रीशांत द्वारा वापस भेज दिए गए। जल्दबाजी ना ही करे तो बेहतर होगा बल्लेबाजों के लिए, क्योंकि इस मौकाम पे पहुंच के पहले ही ओवर में अगर विकेट गवा दिया तो नुकसान पहुंच सकता है। ओवर की आखिरी गेंद, एक बार फिर से बेहतरीन शॉट, लेकिन फील्डर को बीट करती हुई क्या फील्डर पहुंच पाएंगे, रोक पाएंगे बाउंड्री? जी हाँ, बाउंड्री को रोक पाएंगे। 2 रन के साथ करेंगे ओवर की समाप्ति यहां पे। पहली ओवर के बाद सनराइज स्टैलियंस 10 बिना किसी नुकसान के। दूसरी ओवर में सफलता यहां पे अंश भाकर, बॉलिंग चेंज और यहां पे सफलता मिलती हुई वेस्टर्न जोन को। क्या बात है, प्रिंस दत्ता को किया चलता, अपील की थी और अंपायर ने थोड़ी देर लगाकर निर्णय दिया वेस्टर्न जोन के पक्ष में, और यहां पहली सफलता। सनराइज स्टैलियंस ने खोया अपना पहला विकेट। चलता किया प्रिंस दत्ता को, ज्यादा देर तक यहां पे टिक नहीं पाए सनराइज स्टैलियंस के लिए। और रिप्ले आप देख लेंगे, बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी यहां पे, चेंज ऑफ बॉलिंग में नए गेंदबाज अंश आते ही पहले ही गेंद में, ओवर की पहले ही गेंद में उन्होंने सफलता दिलाई। एकदम से आउटसाइड एज, आउटर एज बल्लेबाज के एकदम घिस के, हल्की सी घिसक थी वहां पे। अल्ट्रा एज, अगर अल्ट्रा एज की सुविधा यहां पे होती तो आप लोगों को दिखता स्निको पे। तो बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंदबाजी अंश भाकर द्वारा, वेस्टर्न जोन को मिली उनकी पहली सफलता। सनराइज स्टैलियंस 10 एक विकेट के नुकसान पे 1.1 ओवरों के बाद। नए बल्लेबाज आए हैं चेतन पारीक। एकदम स्टंप टू स्टंप बॉलिंग है ये अंश भाकर द्वारा। बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंदबाजी, दाद देनी पड़ी। कम उम्र के ये, आप इन्हें लड़के भी कहे लेकिन बच्चे कहना ज्यादा लाजमी होगा क्योंकि बच्चे ही हैं, लेकिन छोटा बच्चा समझकर इनको ना समझाएं, बिल्कुल भी नहीं, क्योंकि आने वाले कल के भविष्य है ये। आज की शुरुआत इतनी अच्छी है तो अब भविष्य में जाके आप जरूर इन्हें, क्या पता कभी आईपीएल में देख पाए, कभी टीम इंडिया में देख पाए खेलते हुए। क्रिकेट का ऐसा ही जज्बा है हमारे देश में, क्रिकेट को एक इमोशन माना जाता है, और इन बच्चों ने तो शुरुआत ही इतनी कम उम्र में इतनी अच्छी तरीके से करनी शुरू कर दी है, तो आगे चलकर तो इन्हें कामयाबी हासिल करनी ही है। और सभी दर्शकों से निवेदन है कि इनका हौसला अफजाई जरूर कीजिए, और उसको करने के लिए आपको बस करना इतना है कि इस वीडियो को, ये जो लाइव स्ट्रीम हो रही है, इस लाइव स्ट्रीम को ज्यादा से ज्यादा लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए, और जो चैनल सब्सक्रिप्शन है आदित्य स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क, इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए। Great bowling by Ansh Bhakar. In this over, he is yet to concede another run, a single run. He actually possesses the capability of bowling A beauty, absolute beauty. Hunch Bhaker is on fire. Two in the over for Hunch Bhaker. What a way to finish the over. An absolute jaffa by Ansh Bhaker. Started the over with a wicket, ends the over with a wicket. It's a double wicket maiden for Ansh Bhaker. I was talking about a wicket maiden. He says, I'll double it up. Two is always better than one. A double wicket maiden for Ansh Bhaker. Sunrise Stallions are in a slight spot of bother as they've lost two wickets in the two overs itself. Sunrise Stallions are 10 for 2. New batter in will be Govind Patnaik alongside Srishan Datta. And Srishan Datta has the onus on him to continue the innings because it's two wickets that Sunrise Stallions have lost in very quick time. And again, there will be a new bowler coming into the attack in Pranav Kapildev Joshi. That's a very interesting name because the middle name, of course, Kapildev is a huge name in the world of cricket in India. Beats the fielder. Fielding effort should have been better, and that will be 4 runs, is it? No, well done at the boundary ropes. Excellent work by the fielder at the boundary ropes to stop a certain boundary, but good running between the wickets. We'll take another look at the replay. This ball was slightly lofted towards the off stump, beat the fielder. That should have been a slightly better work, but excellent at the boundary ropes, no doubts about that. Well done. Sure, the boundary's been stopped. Now coming back to Kapil Dev, well, here we have a Kapil Dev who is a pace bowler. Oh, that's high up in the air for 6 runs. Srishan Datta hits the first maximum of the innings. What a beautiful shot. Straight onto the slot. This delivery was slightest of all. The footwork used correctly and the ball sent sailing into the skies over the boundaries for 6 runs. Authoritative as much as it could be. No matter how many times you keep watching this replay, you cannot stop praising this. And Kapil Dev, of course, who started the trend of pace bowling in India, has today a young generation being inspired. And how? Kapil Dev! Pranav Kapil Dev Joshi comes back with a bang with the third wicket of the innings for Western Zone. Conceding a 6 in the earlier delivery, comes back to dismiss the very same Srishan Datta who had struck him for a 6. Well done, Pranav Kapil Dev. That's how you come back. You take a look at that. Full length delivery lofted and no trouble for the excellent catch by the fielder at deep mid wicket. Excellent catch by the fielder. Take a look at this from the other side. What a catch. What an outstanding catch in the power play itself. And Sunrise Stallions, each and every time they're having one particular batter coming in, they have the bowlers striking back. And Srishan Datta was looking in good touch, but unfortunately he will have to walk back. That'll be a wide. So Pranav Kapildev Joshi will definitely want to draw inspiration from the legendary Kapil Dev who set the trend for pace bowling in India. There are so many wonderful pace bowlers in Indian cricket today, and this young lad is all set to follow the footsteps. Already has a wicket to his name. Slightly outside the off stump, played along the ground. New batter in is Krishanu Kumar Das. Sunrise Stallions at this point need a solid partnership, either a solid partnership or at least one batter anchoring them out while the other providing support. Last ball of the over. Oh, swing and a miss, and it'll be a wide. There was a slight question asked by both the wicketkeeper and the bowler, but umpire didn't seem interested to budge. And Sunrise Stallions would want to put up a good total on the board. They can't really afford a slipper because they've already lost 3 wickets. Last ball of the over, swing and a miss. There's an appeal. There's an appeal. Bowler is interested. Half-hearted question by the wicket keeper. But that'll be the end of the third over. Sunrise Stallions are 20 for 3. गेंद बिल्कुल पैड्स पे निशाना साधते हुए और यहाँ पे वापस लाया गया है अंश भाकर तो कप्तान द्वारा मेरे विचार में ये एक बहुत ही बढ़िया मूव है क्योंकि अंश भाकर के पहले ओवर में वो बहुत ही ज्यादा सक्सेसफुल साबित हुए थे. डबल विकेट मेडन वहां पे दिया था. अभी तक एक भी रन उन्होंने कंसीड नहीं किया है और 2 विकेट चटका चुके हैं. तो इनसे उनकी काबिलियत किस हद तक पहुंच चुकी है इतनी कच्ची उम्र में वो पता चलता है. यहाँ पे उन्होंने अपील की है. उन्हें उनके मुताबिक शायद गेंद पैड पे लगी थी लेकिन अंपायर बिल्कुल भी इंटरेस्टेड नहीं है. हाफ हार्टेड क्वेश्चन थी यहाँ पे पूछी गई. और आप जरा देखिए अंश भाकर की इकोनॉमी अभी तक 0 पे है. बहुत ही बढ़िया प्रदर्शन. अंश भाकर अगर क्रिकेट को लंबे अरसे तक खेलते रहते हैं ना तो क्रिकेट में तो उनका बहुत ही बढ़िया करियर बन सकता है जी. दैट विल बी अ ह्यूज वाइड. बहुत ही बड़ा वाइड. ये यहाँ पे जाके आपको पता चलता है कि कम उम्र के बच्चे हैं तो तजुर्बेकार क्रिकेटरों के मुकाबले इन बच्चों को अभी भी कितनी सीखनी पड़ेगी. कोई बात नहीं, सीखेंगे, जरूर सीखेंगे. शुरुआत बहुत बढ़िया है. निरंतर प्रयास करते रहेंगे तो आगे जरूर बढ़ेंगे. पैड्स पे, सीधा पैड्स में यहाँ पे अपील की. विकेट कीपर बहुत ही ज्यादा उत्तेजित लेकिन अंपायर पे कोई असर नहीं. गेंदबाज से भी कोई खास यहाँ पे संयोग मिला नहीं था. अंश भाकर ने अभी तक जो एक ही रन कंसीड किया है दैट्स जस्ट अ वाइड दैट ही हैज कंसीडेड. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट ही हैज बीन आउटस्टैंडिंग. अगली गेंद ऑफ स्टंप को निशाना साधते हुए अलोंग द ग्राउंड खेला है, पहुंचेगा सीधा पॉइंट के खिलाड़ी की तरफ। Sridhar onto the pads, a swing and a miss. This is a beautiful bowling by Ansh Bhakar. He has already, I presume, been attracting eyeballs from all around, especially cricket lovers. They have been impressed with the way this young lad has been bowling. He has a bright future. He should definitely continue pursuing cricket in a very serious terms. Last ball of the over. There's an appeal. There's an appeal. Bowler is interested, so the wicket keeper is a cross pitch delivery to the wicket keeper. Will finish with a dot. Excellent economy by Ansh Bhakar. After 4 overs, Sunrise Stallions will be 22 for 3. New bowler into the attack will be Jyot of Western Zone. That's a beautiful shot struck down the ground. Played excellently, beating all the fielders, but will find the fielder towards the long off region. And let's talk about Sunrise Stallions. They are yet to stitch a partnership. They should try to. Of course, Govind Patnaik on his part has 3 runs to his name, while Krishanu is yet to open his account. This is good bowling by Jyot. Very good bowling. You can just see how the bowlers of Western Zone are consistently targeting the pads of Sunrise Stallions as batters. They have been sensational, the bowlers. Till now, the best performance being from Ansh Bhakar. The power play is still on. Another 1.5 overs remaining till the power play concludes. A swing and a miss, half-hearted appeal by the bowler, and the wicket keeper umpire will not be interested. That'll be a wide. That's a wide and a pretty huge one. So let's start and try what. Though, after the conclusion of the power play, you can start making up an idea of where Sunrise Stallions can reach. The projected score still somewhere in the 115-16 region. That's a beautiful shot. Beautifully played by Krishanu Kumar, and he will open his account with an excellent boundary. That square cut. What a shot. Just cut away for 4 runs. Over covers. What a shot! Beautifully done. Krishanu opens his account and how in style, and both the Krishanu and Govind have the exact same uh, strike rate. 4 runs of 6 deliveries. Oh, another powerful striking by Krishanu and two back-to-back boundaries. Krishanu is enjoying himself. He has gained the confidence after opening the account and he will continue to hit hard and strong. This time towards third man region. Lovely shot that. This is turning out to be a pretty expensive over by Jyoth. Sunrise Stallions are slowly picking up their run rate. Last ball of the over. Struck along the ground but will find the fielder. That'll be the end of 5 overs. Sunrise Stallions are 34 for 3. गुड रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स एंड अंश भाकर यहाँ पे वापस आ गए हैं गेंदबाजी करने के लिए. अंश भाकर की इकोनॉमी बहुत ही बढ़िया है. अभी तक 2 विकेट्स ले चुके हैं. मात्र 3 रन उन्होंने दिए हैं, जिसमें से बता दूं कि ये महज उनका तीसरा रन है जो उन्होंने कंसीड किया है. एक उनका वाइड था. तो बहुत ही खूबसूरती से यहाँ पे गेंदबाजी करते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं अंश भाकर. एकदम से पैड जितने करीब हो सकता था ऑफ स्टंप के बहुत ही करीब था ये गेंद. अंश भाकर की लाइंस और लेंथ्स काफी बढ़िया तरीके से रिकवर कर रहे हैं. वो गेंदबाजी भी कर रहे हैं. पावर प्ले का आखिरी ओवर, 2 गेंदें बाकी और पावर प्ले में कहा जा सकता है कि बैलेंस्ड परफॉर्मेंस रहा है ये फिलहाल. पैड्स को निशाना बनाते हुए अंश भाकर. आखिरी गेंद बाकी यहां पे. पावर प्ले की आखिरी गेंद आउटसाइड द ऑफ स्टंप. अलॉन्ग द ग्राउंड खेलने की कोशिश, पावर प्ले की समाप्ति, सनराइज स्टैलियंस 36 3 विकेट के नुकसान पे। और इसी के साथ यहाँ पे पावर प्ले की समाप्ति। अंश भाकर ने अभी तक अपने 3 ओवर डाल लिए हैं, सिर्फ 4 रन दिए हैं, 2 विकेट चटका चुके हैं। दिस हैज बीन अ वंडरफुल वंडरफुल परफॉर्मेंस बाय अंश भाकर टिल नाउ। एंड एज फॉर गोविंद पटनायक एंड कृषाणु कुमार दास ऑन देयर पार्ट, आपको उन्हें दाद देनी पड़ेगी कि अपनी तरफ से जी तोड़ कोशिश कर रहे। 3 विकेट गवा चुके हैं यहाँ पे सनराइजर्स स्टैलियंस, और उसके बाद भी जी तोड़ कोशिश कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे एक साझेदारी निभाने की। यहाँ पे मेहनत है, कोशिश है। और एक बार फिर से आई वुड लाइक टू रिमाइंड एवरीबडी दैट दिस इज द CBSE अंडर 14 national cricket tournament being played right now between Sunrise Stallions and Western Zone. It's a 20 overs format, and on the mic right now you are hearing me, your commentator Damini Basu. And for me, it's an absolute privilege to hold the mic and call a game every time and I get an opportunity. It's an absolute honor for me. And even better is to see such young and talented children. I would call them children because that's what they are. Children with so much of intensity in them. Right after the power play, a change in the bowling tactics for the captain of Western Zone as he brings in the spin attack immediately after the conclusion of the power play. अर्नव सिंह पुंधीर यहां पे गेंदबाजी करेंगे। स्पिन बॉलिंग, बेहतरीन शॉट, लेकिन क्षेत्र रक्षक है तैनात कवर्स की तरफ। बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, ये बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट। Straight down the ground, beautiful shot, and that will be the 4th wicket. Beautifully done. And the change in bowling does wonders for Western Zone as they have their 4th success. We'll take a look at that. Arnav brings in the 4th breakthrough, successful one for Western Zone. Excellent catch. No troubles. No trouble at all for the fielder. And Govind Patnaik will have to depart back to the pavilion. Sunrise Stallions lose their 4th wicket in 6.3 overs. Oh, that stayed low. That was a beautiful delivery, but it stayed low. This is great bowling by Arnav Singh Pundhir. It's interesting to see the strategic move that Western Zone are planning to do. Oh my word, it's a no ball. Arnav Singh Pundhir will have to reload that again. It's a no ball, so an opportunity for Sunrise Stallions to try and make the most out of the following delivery, which is going to be a free hit. Now, mind you, in a free hit, the batter can do anything till the time they are behind the crease. That's right. They'll have to stay behind the crease and they can do anything they want because they won't get dismissed. But if they come out, there's a chance of getting a run out. Oh my! Haha! Arnav Singh will want to bite his fingernails. What a peach of a delivery it was, and it could have just brought in the fifth breakthrough for Western Zone. It was straight onto the stumps, but sadly, it was a free hit. So, no trouble for Sunrise Stallions. A dot to finish. 7 overs done. Sunrise Stallions will be 38 for 4. Sort of a full length delivery, and that will be a change in bowling. Viraj brought in, and you can see that's the second consecutive spin option brought into the attack. Onto the pads, there's an appeal, a heavy one, a heavy appeal. Bowler is interested, so is the wicket keeper and the slip cordon, of course. But umpire doesn't feel so. Maybe there was a slight snick of the inside edge of the willow of the batter. Onto the bat, swept away. Oh, beats the fielder for 4 runs. Not quite. There's a fielder at deep backward square leg. But this is excellent bowling by Viraj, nevertheless. Onto the pads. He's consistently aiming for the pads here, Viraj. That's been given a wide. Too much, I think, too much of the deviation is what backfired for Viraj in this particular delivery. That's a better line and length. Slightest of all nudges to be played along the ground to find the fielder. And this is an excellent over again for Viraj. And as for Krishanu, and new batter in is Sriyanshu Shekhar. Sriyanshu Shekhar. They need a partnership. It was swept hard. Question asked, half-hearted appeal. You can see Viraj is trying to do something, probably looking for that fifth breakthrough. And if that happens, Sunrise Stallions will be in a deep spot of bother because they've already lost 4 wickets. Last ball of the over, lofted delivery, that's up high in the air. What happens to it? It lands straight into the cupped fielder's hands. No trouble at all. And just as I was saying, Viraj is trying to do, probably looking for the 5th breakthrough, and here it is in the last delivery of the 8th over. A completely mistimed shot by the batter. Probably had just stopped thinking, and no trouble by the fielder. We'll take a look at that replay again. Down the ground straight, had a lot of height, not the distance required to go for the maximum, and no trouble for the fielder. Excellent catch that by the fielder of Western Zone. And it's Krishanu Kumar Das who will have to depart Half the side of Sunrise Stallions is back to the pavilion as after 8 overs they are 41 for 5. अर्णव सिंह पुंधीर आ गए हैं वापस यहाँ पे गेंदबाजी करने के लिए। ये उनका दूसरा ओवर है। स्पिन के साथ ही कंटिन्यू करेंगे। यहाँ पे अपील की है गेंदबाज विकेट कीपर और पहले स्लिप में खड़े क्षेत्र रक्षक ने, और उन्हें काफी विश्वास था कि ये शायद एक आउट था, लेकिन अंपायर ने मना कर दिया तो खेल जारी रहेगी। एकदम से स्टंप्स पे लक्ष्य साधते हुए इस बार तो स्लिप में खड़े फील्डर भी कह रहे हैं ये शायद एक कैच था, आउट था, क्योंकि फील्डर का मानना है, गेंदबाज का भी मानना है कि शायद बल्लेबाज बार बार जो थिक आउटसाइड एज है उनके बल्ले का उससे बॉल को निक कर रहे हैं, जिसकी वजह से इतना डेविएशन मिल रहा है। एकदम से पैड की तरफ बहुत ही स्ट्रॉन्ग डेविएशन यहाँ पे नजर आता हुआ। बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी अर्णव सिंह पुंधीर द्वारा, बहुत ही खूबसूरती से गेंदबाजी करते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं। अभी तक इस ओवर में सिर्फ एक ही रन उन्होंने दिया है, बस एक ही रन। ओ बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंद, बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंद स्टंप के लिए यहाँ पे की थी अपील स्क्वायर लेग अंपायर की ओर इशारा करते हुए, पर शायद यहाँ पे सफलता नहीं मिलेगी। अभी तक एक ही रन दिया है यहाँ पे अर्णव ने। ओवर की आखिरी गेंद डॉट के साथ करेंगे समाप्ति। 9 ओवरों के बाद सनराइज स्टैलियंस 42 5 विकेट के नुकसान पे। Viraj back into the attack for his second over. Now, I'll just help people try and understand that in a 20 overs, of course, maybe most of the people, cricket lovers, since cricket is such a huge sport in our country, so everybody might be very well aware with the rules and regulations. But those who are not, I'll just tell you that it's a maximum of 4 bowlers that can be used. Maximum of 4 bowlers who can bowl a maximum of 4 overs, so to say. Either, or let's put it this way, either 4 bowlers bowling 5 overs each, or 5 bowlers bowling 4 overs each. Means you have to just multiply it so that the end total is a 20, because 20 overs, right? So if you are using 4 bowlers, or if you want to go with 4 bowlers and have them bowl 20 overs, then one can bowl a maximum of 6 overs. It's like that. So in this match, we have seen Ansh going for his 3 overs. Ansh has already bowled his 3 overs. This is Viraj's second over. Then there's Arnav, who has bowled 2 overs. It's an excellent strategy by the captain of Western Zone. He is, you'll have to give it to the skipper, that they are rotating their bowlers so well, bringing in the pace and the spin options whenever required. Another excellent over by Viraj. Sweep and a miss, just a solitary run. This is over. Wonderfully done by Viraj. Halfway through, after 10 overs, Sunrise Stallions will be 43 for 5. Halfway through, and a new bowler brought into the attack by Western Zone. Anay Jain will come into the attack. Spin option opted for again. Oh, that's going to be a wide. That'll be a wide. And the new set of batters who have come in for Sunrise Stallions is Sriyanshu Shekhar, and he has been joined by Sriyansh Bidar. Okay. namesakes, so to speak, Sriyanshu and Sriyansh, more or less, but they have a task cut out in front of them because it's another 10 overs left halfway through, and they need to stitch up a big partnership. Now, what happens? See, halfway through, we have to try and understand what the current situation is. Halfway through, the batting side is at 44. That means they are going at a current run rate of 4.26. So in a 20 overs match, the least that you are expected to score is somewhere a 120, because it's a 20 overs game. So 20 overs means it's 120 deliveries that you have to play. So for 120 runs on the board is the least, because it's run a ball, the equation. And around say a 140 or a 150, given the level, like they are school children playing, so 140 or 150 should be a very competitive total for them. For seniors, at least a 170, 180. And like ICC events, they demand now somewhere above a 200. So now at this particular stage, since unfortunately Sunrise Stallion have lost half of their side back into the pavilion, they've lost them 5 wickets in just 10 overs, so they should opt for somewhere. Oh my word, talk about stitching a partnership. Here's Anay Jain with a beauty of a delivery, a peach straight onto the stumps, and it's trouble with a capital T for Sunrise Stallions. Let's take a look at that replay. It was as beautiful as it could be. Spin straight onto the stumps. No trouble at all. The bowler is elated. So is Western Zone. Sunrise Stallion in a spot of bother. This angle will give you a better view of what exactly happened. Beauty, an absolute peach. 6 wickets down. Sriyansh will have to walk back. The shortest of all stays for Sriyansh Bidar. 6 wickets down, and Sunrise Stallions are in a big spot of bother. Just 45 runs on the board. It's 10.5 overs, and they've already lost 6 wickets. They would really have at least either a partnership or an anchor of an innings being played if they want to aim and try and breach the 3-figure digit. That's the 100-run mark. If they want to do that, either they have to have one pair stitching up a partnership for them, or at least one batter, playing the anchor of an innings. Like in 10 overs, they should go for 25-30 run innings. That's the kind of innings they should go to play for. And the other one just providing the ample support needed. Last ball of the over. Gently defended. A quick run between the wickets. That's good running. A single to finish the 11th over. Sunrise Stallions will be 46 for 6. विराज अपना तीसरे ओवर के लिए आते ही काम पे लग गए. यहाँ पे दूसरा विकेट विराज ने अपने नाम किया है. सनराइज स्टैलियंस के लिए मुश्किलाहतें बढ़ती हुई। 7वां विकेट यहाँ पे सनराइज स्टैलियंस ने गवाया है। बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी का प्रदर्शन यहाँ पे वेस्टर्न जोन द्वारा। उन्होंने ये साबित कर दिया है कि टॉस जीतकर पहले गेंदबाजी का चयन बिल्कुल सही निर्णय क्यों था। 11.3 ओवर 7 विकेट यहाँ पे गवा चुके हैं सनराइज स्टैलियंस। बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी का प्रदर्शन। कप्तान, वेस्टर्न जोन के कप्तान द्वारा कप्तानी की आप दाद दीजिए। बहुत ही बढ़िया कप्तानी यहाँ पे उनके द्वारा कि अपने बॉलर्स को किस प्रकार से वो रोटेट यहाँ पे कर रहे हैं। एक बार फिर से ये रिप्ले आप देख लीजिए। विराज की गेंदबाजी द्वारा एकदम से क्लीन अप कर दिया है यहाँ पे बल्लेबाज को, कोई गलती नहीं। मुश्किलाहतें सिर्फ बढ़ती हुई सनराइज स्टैलियंस के लिए। विराज ने अभी तक 2 विकेट ले लिए हैं, मात्र 5 रन कंसीड करते हुए। नए बल्लेबाज आए त्रिशीर सिंह चंदेल। स्विंग किया, कट करने की कोशिश कर रहे थे, लेकिन मिस कर दिया उन्होंने बिल्कुल। स्विंग एंड मिस, स्टंप की अपील। यहाँ पे स्टंपिंग विकेट कीपर बहुत बढ़िया काम करते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं। स्क्वायर लेग से की थी, स्क्वायर लेग अंपायर से की थी अपील, पर शायद यहाँ पे बल्लेबाज पूरी तरीके से सुरक्षित हैं। बहुत ही बढ़िया ओवर अभी तक विराज द्वारा। बस एक ही रन दिया है, 1 विकेट तक चटका चुके हैं। ओवर की आखिरी गेंद पैड्स पर निशाना साधा, एकदम ऑफ स्टंप के बहुत ही करीब थी ये गेंद। 12 ओवरों के बाद सनराइज स्टैलियन 47 7 विकेट के नुकसान पे। That's high up in the air, down the track, played and straight. Oh dear, the fielder will make a complete meal out of the catch. That could have just been the 8th wicket for Western Zone. And it's pretty disappointing enough for the, frustrating enough rather, for the bowler, because, they try their best to deliver such balls where you will get a wicket. And if the fielder doesn't live up to the opportunity, it only adds on pressure to the bowler's tactics. Slightest of all nudges straight onto the pads, a good length delivery. And in 12.3 overs, Sunrise Stallions reach the 50-run mark. That'll be a wide. That's an extra. Will have to be bowled again. So Sunrise Stallions, after a lengthy period of time in 12.3 overs, reach the 50-run mark. They have another slightly less than 8 overs remaining. How many runs will they manage to put up, given the fact that they've lost 7 wickets? You just have three. If Swayam and Trishir manage to pull things through and play out, bat out the remaining almost 8 overs that they have, they should try and breach. The projected score is somewhere in the 80s region, but they should try and breach the three figure digit, because that will give them that mental confidence when Sunrise Stallions bat come out to bowl, I beg your pardon. Decent bowling this from Anay Jain till now. Already has a wicket to his name. Last ball of the over, a lifted delivery, and that's gone. Yes, that's the eighth wicket. Anay will have another wicket to his name. Finishes the over with the eighth breakthrough for Sunrise Stallion, just piling up the trouble for them. Lots and lots of troubles that they have. It seems very difficult now at this stage, let alone reaching a certain desired score, that Sunrise Stallions will be able to even play out their 20 overs quota. It seems unlikely, but you never know. What if the tail enders of Sunrise Stallions manage to do the unthinkable? Would like to remind everybody that it's an under 17 category match that is being played. 9 wickets down, Sunrise Stallions, and Western Zone should just try and finish things off as early as possible, because Sunrise Stallions are in a big spot of bother. Big spot of bother. 14 overs done. Sunrise Stallions are 54 for 9, and it's very unfortunate why Sunrise Stallions have unfortunately not been able to at least stitch one partnership, because they have very talented batters. At least that's what we had seen. The start of the innings with the bat, there was Krishanu who was leading the charge with the fours and the sixes. Then there was Shriyansh. There are some extremely talented batters in Sunrise Stallions, and it's very unfortunate why at least one partnership, just one partnership, and things would have been very, very different. They have the potential. They could have easily breached the 100-run mark till now, and in fact looked for a very good total of somewhere a 130 or a 140. Anyways, you'll have to give it to Western Zone, winning the toss, opting to bowl first in this under 17 category game. Swing and a miss. Wanted to cut it squarely. Arnav Singh Pundhir coming in with his third over. Spin the option. Western Zone wanting to opt for. And for our viewers, I would just like to mention everyone that kindly inspire all these young, talented children. And the best way you can do is to subscribe to the Aditya Sports Academy YouTube channel, and to this particular stream, to this particular match, like, share the video as much as possible, and in the comment section, do share your feedback and your views with us, because your feedback means the world. But in the process, please do make sure that while you share your comments, they maintain grace and discipline. Gently swept, pulled away rather, towards the square leg region. Another great over by Arnav Singh Pundhir. Along the ground, that has been played to find the fielder at the cover region. A single to finish the 15th over. Sunrise Stallions will be 58. We'll just wait for the final update. Oh, it's been given a no ball. Okay, it has been given a no ball, though a single was taken. So it'll be 2 runs, an extra delivery, and 2 runs for Sunrise Stallions. They are on 59 for 9 with one legal delivery still remaining in this over. Little shimmy down the track, and that's gone. Stumped out. There's an appeal. There's a half hearted appeal by the bowler, but it doesn't hold much of a weightage, does it? We'll have to wait for what the umpires have to say. Yes, the batter is absolutely safe. As for the rules and regulations, I'll once again repeat it for everybody that when it is a no ball, when it is a free hit, except for a run out, a batter is absolutely safe. A batter cannot be dismissed by any means except for a run out. So the batter is absolutely safe. 15 overs done. Sunrise Stallions will be 59 for 9, 5 overs remaining. swing and a miss, and it's one of the best bowlers for Western Zone, Ansh Bhakar, back into the attack. 3 overs, and he's conceded just 4 runs and already has 2 wickets to his name. That excellent second over that he had bowled during the power play. Who can miss out on that? That was Ansh Bhakar, and here he is with his presumably the last over of this match, and he's continuing with his excellent bowling skills. He's too more reliant on the full and the good length deliveries. He's not really opting for the Yorkers. And for this particular category, it is the under 17 category. Probably our viewers, many had questions that what category is this, whether it's the under 17 or the under 14 or the under 19. I will make it clear, it is the under 17 category match that you are watching right now. Yes. So in this under 17 category, so we can assume that all these kids are somewhere around the 13 to 16 age group. The lowest should be a 13 and the eldest is a 16, not even a 17. Maximum one or two kids could be around the 17 age mark. As for Ansh looks probably 13 or a 14-year-old. The maximum he could be a 15, and at this age I would say he has a promising career in cricket, because this is the talent that he's showing. That's a half-hearted appeal. Umpire doesn't seem interested, and why just him? I think each and every boy being shown on screen, if they continue to pursue cricket on a very serious note, then they have bright futures ahead. They can just go on to play the IPL or even Team India for that matter. They are such talented young kids. Swing and a miss. That was lofted enough and run out threat there by Ansh Bhakar. What's most striking is that you'll just see how well mannered and disciplined all these young cricketers are. That's the most important thing for a sports person, to be well mannered and disciplined, and that's exactly what each and every player from both the sides is. So disciplined, so graceful. Last ball of the over, swing and a miss, a dot. It will be 16 overs done. Sunrise Stallions will be 61 for 9, 4 overs remaining. Cut away just to find the fielder at the cover region. Oh, that's struck down the ground. That has height. Oh, the fielder again missing it. Another opportunity going begging. That's 2 in the innings for Western Zone. They need to be a little more careful with their catching. Swing and a miss. Better come back by Arnav Singh Pundhir. Clean cleaned up, and that's the end for Sunrise Stallions. 16.5 overs is all that they could manage. Arnav Singh Pudhir puts the last latch on the innings of Sunrise Stallions, cleans up the batter, and that's the 10th wicket falling. The end of Sunrise Stallions' innings. In 16.5 overs, they could just manage 64 runs. So West Zone Dominators will need 65 runs to win in their 20 overs. We'll take a short break and be right back. Stay tuned, everyone. फायदा मिल सकता है वेस्ट जोन के लिए. ये बढ़िया शॉट, बहुत ही बड़ी. दूसरी ओवर में सफलता यहां पे. In the world of cricket in India, beats the fielder. Fielding effort should have been better, and that will be 4 runs, isn't it? Well, here we have a Kapil Dev, who is a pace bowler. Oh, that's high up in the air for 6 runs. And Kapil Dev, of course, who started the trend of pace bowling in India, has today a young generation reach the projected score still somewhere in the 115-16 region. That's a beautiful shot, beautifully played by Krishanu Kumar, and he will open. Strike rate 4 runs of 6 deliveries. Oh, another powerful striking by Krishanu, and 2 back-to-back. Straight down the ground, beautiful shot, and that will be the. They'll have to stay behind the crease, and they can do anything they want because they won't get dismissed. But if they come out, there's a chance of getting a run out. Oh my! And that will be a change in bowling. Viraj brought in, and you can see that's the second consecutive spin option brought into the attack. Onto the pads, there's an appeal, a heavy one, a heavy appeal. Light snake of the inside edge of the willow of the batter. Onto the pads, swept away. Oh, beats the fielder for 4. Deep spot of bother because they've already lost 4 wickets. Last ball of the over, lofted delivery. That's up high in the air. What happens to it? It lands straight in their side, back into the pavilion. They've lost them. 5 wickets in just 10 overs. So they should opt for somewhere. Oh my! विराज अपना तीसरे ओवर के लिए आते ही काम पे लग गए. यहाँ पे दूसरा विकेट विराज ने अपने नाम किया. That's high up in the air, down the track, played and straight. Oh, from Anay Jain till now. Already has a wicket to his name. Last ball of the over, a lifted delivery, and that's gone. Yes. Oh, that's struck down the ground. That has height. Oh, the fielder again missing it. Cleaned up, and that's the end. Tournament for boys 2025. Onto the pads. ये यहाँ पे पहली रन ली गई. दो निशाना साध कर गेंद करे तो उन्हें काफी फायदा मिल सकता है वेस्ट जोन के लिए. ये बढ़िया शॉट, बहुत ही बड़ी. दूसरी ओवर में सफलता यहाँ पे in the world of cricket in India. Beats the fielder. Fielding effort should have been better, and that will be 4 runs, is it? Well, here we have a Kapil Dev, who is a pace bowler. Oh, that's high up in the air for 6 runs. And Kapil Dev, of course, who started the trend of pace bowling in India, has today a young generation reach the projected score still somewhere in the 115-16 region. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Beautifully played by Krishanu Kumar, and he will open. Strike rate 4 runs of 6 deliveries. Oh, another powerful striking by Krishanu, and 2 back-to-back. Straight down the ground, beautiful shot, and that will be they'll have to stay behind the crease, and they can do anything they want because they won't get dismissed. But if they come out, there's a chance of getting a run out. Oh my! And that will be a change in bowling. Viraj brought in, and you can see that's the second consecutive spin option brought into the attack. Onto the pads, there's an appeal, a heavy one, a heavy appeal. Light snick of the inside edge of the willow of the batter. Onto the pads, swept away. Oh, beats the fielder for 4. Deep spot of bother because they've already lost 4 wickets. Last ball of the over, lofted delivery. That's up high in the air. What happens to it? It lands straight in their side back into the pavilion. They've lost them 5 wickets in just 10 overs. So they should opt for somewhere. Oh my! विराज अपना तीसरे ओवर के लिए आते ही काम पे लग गए. यहाँ पे दूसरा विकेट विराज ने अपने नाम किया. That's high up in the air, down the track, played and straight. Oh, from Anay Jain till now. Already has a wicket to his name. Last ball of the over, a lifted delivery, and that's gone. Yes. Oh, that's struck down the ground. That has height. Oh, the fielder again missing it. Cleaned up, and that's the end. Tournament for boys 2025. Onto the pads. ये यहाँ पे पहली रन ली गई. दो निशाना साध कर गेंद करे तो उन्हें काफी फायदा मिल सकता है वेस्ट जोन के लिए. ये बढ़िया शॉट, बहुत ही बढ़िया. दूसरी ओवर में सफलता यहाँ पे in the world of cricket in India. Beats the fielder. Fielding effort should have been better, and that will be 4 runs, is it? Well, here we have a Kapil Dev, who is a pace bowler. Oh, that's high up in the air for 6 runs. And Kapil Dev, of course, who started the trend of pace bowling in India, has today a young generation reach the projected score still somewhere in the 115-16 region. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Beautifully played by Krishanu Kumar, and he will open. Strike rate 4 runs of 6 deliveries. Oh, another powerful striking by Krishanu, and 2 back-to-back. Straight down the ground, beautiful shot, and that will be they'll have to stay behind the crease, and they can do anything they want because they won't get dismissed. But if they come out, there's a chance of getting a run out. Oh my. And that will be a change in bowling. Viraj brought in, and you can see that's the second consecutive spin option brought into the attack. Onto the pads, there's an appeal, a heavy one, a heavy appeal. Light snick of the inside edge of the willow of the batter. Onto the pads, swept away. Oh, beats the fielder for four. Deep spot of bother because they've already lost 4 wickets. Last ball of the over, lofted delivery. That's up high in the air. What happens to it? It lands straight in side back into the pavilion. They've lost them 5 wickets in just 10 overs, so they should opt for somewhere. Oh my. विराज अपना तीसरे ओवर के लिए आते ही काम पे लग गए. यहाँ पे दूसरा विकेट विराज ने अपने नाम किया. वेलकम बैक आफ्टर द ब्रेक लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स. स्वागत है आप सभी का. और एक बार फिर से मैं याद दिला दूं कि the tournament that all of you are watching right now, it's the first CBSE National Cricket Tournament for Boys 2025 अंडर 17 कैटेगरी. दैट्स राइट. एंड ये टूर्नामेंट आज से शुरू हुई है जो चलेगी आपके 20 तारीख तक. आज से लेकर 20 तारीख तक कुल मिला के 10 टीम हैं जो इस प्रतियोगिता में शामिल हो रहे हैं. और ये टूर्नामेंट खेली जा रही है नोएडा में. जी हाँ, नोएडा में. और कमेंट्री में इस वक्त आप मुझे सुन रहे हैं. मैं हूं आपकी कमेंटेटर माइक पे दामिनी बासु, इस गेम को कॉल करती हुई. और जल्दी से मैं अपडेट दे दूं कि पहली इनिंग्स में वेस्ट जोन ने टॉस जीतकर पहले गेंदबाजी का चयन किया था, जिसमें बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी के प्रदर्शन के दम पे वेस्ट जोन ने सनराइज स्टैलियंस को 16.5 ओवरों में ढेर कर दिया था, मात्र 64 रन बनाते हुए. Sunrise Stallions were dismissed for 64 with just 64 runs on the board in 16.5 overs, which means that in the run chase, Western Zone will need 65 runs to win, and they have 20 overs in hand. And here's the run chase. First ball by Farhan. Straight onto the pads, a lofted delivery, full length delivery. And in fact, it's gone. Oh my goodness, what a start is this by Western Zone. Plumbed. What seemed to be a dot ball is actually a first ball duck. Sunrise Stallions, even in the run chase, they are seeming to face challenges. Here we are. Western Zone are in no mood to give up. Let's take a look at this beautiful replay. What an absolute peach by Farhan. A golden duck for the batter. Before they could understand anything, the batter will have to depart. Sunrise Stallions. And the batter is rightfully disappointed with what just happened. But what an unbelievable start is this for Western Zone. With the ball, they showed what they were capable of, and with the bat, this is the talent that they possess. An absolute peach of a delivery. Western Zone have finally opened their account with a solitary run. And that's a beautiful boundary. Straight to long on. An excellent boundary that. So this has been a pretty eventful over. It's seeing everything. A lot has happened. We've seen a wicket falling right in the first delivery of this run chase, and then a boundary. It's all happening. Bit of a slip up by Farhan, but no trouble at all. Once again, to let everybody know that this is an under 17 tournament that you are watching. Everybody is watching, of course. "60 runs needed in 117 deliveries, and with the kind of start, anything is possible." Sunrise Stallions, you cannot still rule out Sunrise Stallion because they have started off with a wicket, and with excellent bowling, there's a high chance that they can do the unthinkable, because 65 runs, it might seem that yes, it's almost no runs, it can be pretty much easy. But with excellent bowling, Sunrise Stallions, if with excellent bowling, like not conceding a single boundary, being very economical, being very miserly with the conceding of the runs, and of course with bagging wickets like they have done. They started off with a wicket, they just have 9 to go. If this is the kind of mindset that they have, Sunrise Stallions are absolutely in the game. Western Zone will definitely not want to take things lightly. Yes, they know that they just have another 58 runs to score to try and win, but they should remember that they have already lost a wicket in the very first delivery of this run chase. So both the sides are in no mood to give in. By no means. They do not want to mess things up. फरहान ने तो बहुत ही बढ़िया शुरुआत यहाँ पे दिलाई है सनराइज स्टैलियंस को। करंट रन रेट यहाँ पे 12 की औसत से जा रहे हैं वेस्टर्न जोन। दरकार तो 2.95 के है, 3 से थोड़ा कम। बेहतरीन क्रिकेट यहाँ पे देखने को मिल रहा है। आज नोएडा में ये मुकाबला खेली जा रही है सनराइज स्टैलियंस और वेस्टर्न जोन डोमिनेटर्स के बीच। 13 से 16, महज 17 बहुत ज्यादा होगा। यही उम्र होगी, यही आयु होगी इन लड़कों की। भविष्य उज्जवल है। बस अगर क्रीड़ा को बहुत ही संजीदगी के साथ ये खेलते रहे, परस्यू करते रहे, तो भविष्य तय है। ओवर की आखिरी गेंद, गुड लेंथ डिलीवरी, बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स। एक रन के साथ करेंगे ओवर की समाप्ति। पहली ओवर के बाद वेस्ट जोन डोमिनेटर्स 10 एक विकेट के नुकसान पे। त्रिशिर सिंह चंदेल नए गेंदबाज। यहाँ पे फील्डर को बीट करते हुए गेंद पहुंचेगी सीमा पार 4 रनों के लिए। वेस्टर्न जोन डोमिनेटर्स अपने नाम पे अमल करते हुए एकदम डोमिनेट कर रहे हैं इस मुकाबले में। देखिए, ध्यान देनी पड़ेगी कि महज 65 रन बनाने हैं यहाँ पे वेस्टर्न जोन डोमिनेटर्स को, और इसी औसत से अगर बल्लेबाजी करते देखिए इस चौके के साथ, अब इक्वेशन आ गई है कि और 51 रनों की दरकार है यहाँ पे वेस्टर्न जोन डोमिनेटर्स को जीत के लिए। और यही अगर बल्लेबाजी की औसत रही तो इस मुकाबले को चंद मिनटों में समाप्त कर सकती है वेस्टर्न डोमिनेटर्स। तो सनराइज स्टैलियंस को एहतियात बरतनी पड़ेगी यहाँ पे बहुत ज्यादा। यहाँ पे एक विकेट चटका तो चुके हैं। झटका तो शुरुआत में बहुत खूबसूरती से सनराइज स्टैलियंस ने दिलाई थी, लेकिन उनके गेंदबाजों पर भी ये दारोमदार है कि वो किस प्रकार से यहाँ पे वापसी करना चाहेंगे। वापसी करने की इच्छा उनमें है कि नहीं, उन्हें करने की कोशिश जरूर करनी चाहिए। एक बार फिर से बेहतरीन तरीके से क्या ड्राइव खेली है, ड्राइव करते हुए इस बार कवर्स के थ्रू 4 रन खूबसूरती से खेल दिया है यहां बल्लेबाज ने वेस्टर्न जोन डोमिनेटर्स के। Two boundaries in the over, and each and every boundary will spell trouble for Sunrise Stallion, because they know there are not too many runs on the board. And as for Western Dominators, they would just want to finish things off as early as possible, because they know the target is not a high ask. That was intelligently played towards the third man region. Will find the fielder though, and they'll settle for a single. There's Ansh Bhakar, who's been joined by Hriday Maheshwari, and Hriday Maheshwari has been sensational ever since he's come with those 2 gorgeous looking boundaries. They just need another 46 runs in 110 deliveries. except for that early jolt that they faced right in the start, right at the onset of this run chase. Nothing looks in much of a trouble for Western Zone because they have bounced back and how. Cover drive, but will find the fielder at the mid wicket region. And this match is being seen by Asta School. Explore, expand, excel is what their motto says. Two overs done. Western Zoners will be 19 for 1. Half-hearted question asked, but umpire won't be interested. Farhan is back and he had been off with a banger, claiming that first wicket, providing that first breakthrough, that jolt that Sunrise Stallions desperately needed against Western Dominators. And Farhan would want to replicate some of that once again as he comes out to bowl. Oh, this is beautiful bowling. This is just gorgeous bowling by Farhan. To back dots. And Sunrise Stallions will need more of these. More dots, more accurate bowling, and most importantly, they need wickets because they don't have a choice. They have one already, but the remaining of the 9 is what they need, and as early as possible is what they need. That'll be a wide. That's got to be a wide. Farhan will have to bowl that again. करंट रन रेट तो यहाँ वेस्टर्न जोन डोमिनेटर्स के लिए काफ़ी अच्छी है, अभी भी 8.5 के थोड़े ऊपर है. रिक्वायर्ड की चिंता करने की कोई आवश्यकता नहीं यहाँ वेस्टर्न जोन डोमिनेटर्स के लिए. एकदम अपने नाम पर ही अमल कर रहे हैं, डोमिनेट यहाँ पे करते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं सनराइज स्टैलियंस पे. यहाँ पे कदमों का किया इस्तेमाल और रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स काफी बढ़िया रही है. दूसरे रन के लिए यहाँ पे अंश भाकर थोड़े से उत्तेजित नजर आ रहे थे, लेकिन माफ कीजिएगा, हृदय माहेश्वरी थोड़े से उत्तेजित यहाँ पे नजर आ रहे थे, पर शायद अंश भाकर स्ट्राइक पे रहना पसंद करेंगे. जी That's up high in the air. That's got the distance for 6 runs. What a beauty. What an absolute beauty of a shot. And Farhan is being taken to the cleaners with that shot. Ansh Bhakar it is. What an absolute delivery. What an absolute shot. If this is the speed, Western Zone Dominators will take no time to finish things off. That too in style. It's just 65 runs that they need. And from them, 27 are already on the board in just 2.4 overs. They are ruling the power play. Western Zone Dominators. What is the special thing that Sunrise Stallion would want to do at this particular stage? What is that special thing? Would they want to bring in some variation in their bowling? Because the power play is pretty crucial, and right now it's Western Zone Dominators who are dominating it. Driven to find the fielder. Will just be a dot. Another just 38 runs needed in 103 deliveries. Pretty rewarding over for Western Zone Dominators. Last legal delivery of the over still remaining by Farhan. Struck hard, beat the fielders to find another one. Will settle for a single. End of 3 overs. Western Zone Dominators will be 28 for 1. The rain struck hard along the ground. Straight for 4 runs. Ansh Bhagar once again into the striking. As clean as it could be. What a start to the over. The slightest, the gentlest of all nudges, and no trouble at all for Ansh to score another boundary for his side and speed up the run chase. Current run rate has gone past the 10-digit mark. And Western Zone Dominators, after that early jolt, have completely dominated Sunrise Stallions from all corners. That was a better delivery. A Yorker. For the first time, a Yorker in this particular match. Swayam Polai, the new batter, brought into the attack. And probably Yorkers could be aimed for, because that is one particular delivery that batters find slightly difficult to face. Just 31 runs remaining for the completion of this particular match. Straight along the ground, driven away to find the fielder. Full toss, and it struck hard for 4 runs. That was a poor delivery. In fact, it's been given a no ball. It's waist high and it's been given a no ball. So a very rewarding delivery this for Western Zone Dominators. It's a no ball because it's not only a full toss, it's a full toss above waist length height. Yes, it is a free hit, and 4 runs for Western Zone Dominators. So this is turning out to be a very expensive over for Sunrise Stallions. And can Western Zone dominate? Does replicate what they did? No, they wouldn't be able to replicate the performance in the earlier delivery. Better come back by Swayam Polai. Struck hard, beat the fielders for 4 runs. A gorgeous shot again, and this particular over, the batters of Western Zone Dominators have taken the bowler to the cleaners. Swayam Polai is being taken to the cleaners from both ends by Ansh Bhagar and Hriday Maheshwari. They are in full flow in wanting to complete this run chase as early as possible. Last legal delivery will finish with a dot. End of 4 overs. Western Zone Dominators are cruising at 44 for 1. Again, a changing bowling, and a new bowler brought into the attack will be Anarv Danodia. Struck hard along the ground, driven away, but will find the fielder at covers. And this is a partnership brewing between Ansh Bhagar and Hriday Maheshwari. और इसी की चर्चा हो रही थी पहले इनिंग्स में जब सनराइज स्टैलियंस बल्लेबाजी करने आए थे. इसी की मांग उनसे की जा रही थी कि एक साझेदारी भी अगर वो निभा पाते तो कम से कम 100 रन वो जरूर बना पाते. इतने कम रनों में वो ढेर नहीं हो जाते. ढेर अगर होते भी तो कम से कम कुछ रन होते 3 फिगर डिजिट्स में, और वो अपने 20 ओवर पूरे कर पाते. यहाँ पे भी जैसे आप देख रहे हैं कि वेस्टर्न जोन डोमिनेटर्स ने पहले ही इस रन चेज की शुरुआत में ही अपने एक बल्लेबाज को खोया था। गोल्डन डक, एक भी रन तब बने नहीं थे बोर्ड पे। उसके बाद भी वो निडर होकर यहाँ पे अंश भाकर और हृदय माहेश्वरी एक साझेदारी निभाते हुए लगातार बल्लेबाजी किए जा रहे हैं और रन रेट काफी बढ़िया यहाँ पे उन्होंने मेंटेन की हुई है, बकाई हुई है। यहाँ पे आप देख लीजिए, ये देखिए एक बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट। क्या ये 4 रन होंगे? शायद नहीं, एक बाउंड्री को रोक दिया गया है यहाँ पे। 10 रन प्रति ओवर की औसत से यहाँ पे वेस्टर्न जोन डोमिनेटर्स जा रहे हैं और वो 4 रन होंगे। जी हाँ, जरूर 4 रन होंगे। कैमरा की एंगल इस प्रकार थी कि समझ में नहीं आ रहा था। वो बाउंड्री थी। देखिए साझेदारी भी निभा रहे हैं और साथ ही बाउंड्रीज भी आ रही हैं, तो इसका मतलब वेस्टर्न जोन डोमिनेटर्स के द्वारा ये खराब क्षेत्र रक्षकता बाउंड्री के पास, जब आपके रन इतने कम हो ना तो आप उम्मीद नहीं कर सकते, आपको ये कर नहीं सकते कि आपकी फील्डिंग उमदा ना हो। सारे डिपार्टमेंट्स में आज सनराइज स्टैलियन थोड़ी सी कमजोर नजर आई है वेस्टर्न जोन डोमिनेटर्स के मुकाबले। ओवर की आखिरी गेंद, लॉफ्टेड डिलीवरी, हल्का सा नज किया, डॉट के साथ करेंगे समाप्ति वेस्टर्न जोन डोमिनेटर्स 5 ओवरों के बाद। 51, एक विकेट के नुकसान पे और उनके 50 रन भी मुकम्मल। Prince Datta, again a change in bowling to deliver the final over of the power play. And a spin option, another experimentation by Sunrise Stallions. Let's see if the spin option can bring in some fruit. Pulled away, beats the fielders for 4 runs effortlessly towards the deep backward square leg region. Effortlessly done by the batters, no trouble at all. Ansh Bhakar pulls it through for 4 authoritative runs. And just 10 runs away is what Western Zone Dominators is from a very comprehensive one-sided victory over Sunrise Stallion. Just 10 runs needed in 88 deliveries. Western Zone Dominators should not find it troublesome at all. And as for Sunrise Stallions, well, they will have a lot of thinking and pondering to do after this particular match and to try and bounce back in this tournament. That's better bowling by Prince Datta. and they'll complete the 2 runs. This is good running between the wickets as well for Ansh Bhakar and Hriday Maheshwari. This partnership, both Ansh and Hriday have played 17 deliveries, faced 17 deliveries each, where Ansh is leading the charge. He's on 31 of 17 deliveries, while Hriday is providing the support, being on 23 of 17 deliveries. So that's the perfect way to stitch a partnership, where a partnership is being stitched and one is leading the charge and the other is providing support. Oh, wanted to cut it away, but didn't really get a proper connection here. Ansh Bhakar. That's high up in the air, down the ground. Has it traveled the distance gorgeously? Straight over the camera person's head. How dominant could this be? This was beautifully done. Bang! Ansh Bhakar leading the charge. He is thoroughly enjoying himself. Has taken Prince Datta to the cleaners. What a way to finish the 6th over. And inching nearer to victory, a comprehensive one. Power play done. Western Zone Dominators are 63 for 1, just 2 runs away from victory. Oh, lofted delivery. Will that be given a no ball? We'll have to see, because if that's the case, and if Hriday and Ansh have taken a single, then this should be the end of this run chase. We'll have to wait for the umpires. Yes, that's a no ball. It's been given a no ball. That's right. And have the batters taken a single? Yes, they have. That's it. That's the end of this match. That's the end of this match, and a comprehensive victory for Western Zone Dominators as they sail through a huge and comprehensive victory by 9 wickets. Congratulations to Western Zone Dominators, who have truly dominated this particular match. And as for Sunrise Stallions, well, they did play well. All they had to do was put in a little more effort in all the 3 departments. But that's not all. They have all the time and all the capabilities and all the opportunity, most importantly, to bounce back in this tournament. It's a 5-day tournament, and they will definitely have a lot of pondering to do when they get back. But you'll have to give it to Western Zone Dominators. A completely one-sided victory for them. In all departments, top-notch performance to hence win by 9 wickets. That'll be all from the conversation, ladies and gentlemen. You were hearing me, your commentator on the mic, Damini Basu, for the day. An absolute honor for me to have called this game. I'll take your leave and see you some other time. Thank you so much.